boys and girls, and welcome to this Alabama adventure tonight. Tonight we're going to do something like we did a long time ago. If you remember, I did a video on breaking the Bigfoot code with Professor Bryce from over in Tuscaloosa at Bryce University. Of course, he was originally from Bryce Hospital, which was a mental institution over there for years and years, and he was sort of, I guess, one of their patients. And I don't mean to be making fun of the mental patients or anything like that. I just mean that we just sort of want to break things up. We talk about stuff serious for a long time about Bigfoot and UFOs and ghosts and panthers and that type of stuff. Every once in a while you have to sort of break things up and have a little fun, and that's what we're going to try to do tonight with Dr. Bryce once again. He'll be in here in just a few minutes. We're also going to hear from Wichita Brooks. He was also on that video. I'll show you a picture of him right quick. He doesn't like a real picture made. He's afraid that it will steal his soul. So we had to do a drawing of Wichita Brooks, and that's him. But anyway, he is an expert. Tonight he's an expert on a lot of things. But now tonight he's going to be an expert on manure. And as a matter of fact, he's full of it, and he really knows a lot about it. So anyway, we're going to have him on in just a little while, and I hope you enjoy tonight's show. I'm going to have to contact one of the investigators over in Tuscaloosa County and get her on this case. Of course, we do have some video of the Loch Ness monster in a little pool over there in one of the rivers. But I'll get a hold of her and get her out investigating this in just a few days. Okay, so what I guess I better do now is just turn the video over to Professor Bryce and let him tell you what's going on, what we're going to be doing, and that type of stuff. Anyway, here's Dr. Bryce. Here's Professor. Well, hello once again tonight, and this is Professor Bryce coming to you once again. It's been a while since I was on and talked to you, but tonight we're going to be talking about the Loch Ness monster and its reproductive activity. Anyway, there is another monster that is the same creature as the Loch Ness monster that lives in Alabama, and that's what Nessie does yearly. She comes over here. She travels over here through a tunnel that actually connects Tuscaloosa and the Loch Ness. That way it's a little quicker, and she doesn't have to worry about airplane fare and that type of stuff, how much it might cost to come over here. And for her to fly on a plane, it would be an exorbitant amount of money. So anyway, she just swims the tunnel, and I know the tunnel is there because I have swum it several times myself. Now her partner, Hollingsworth is his name, and he lives here in Alabama year-round. Now just the other day I was in Tuscaloosa, and I was talking to someone about the Loch Ness monster, and they said, well, what does the Loch Ness monster eat, especially Hollingsworth that lives here year-round? Well, there are several delicacies that he enjoys. The main thing that Loch Ness monsters enjoy are egg sandwiches and tater tots. You can place those around the lake over there in the pool to where they live and mate, and they will come up and eat egg sandwiches and tater tots. They also, Hollingsworth being from the south, he enjoys turnip greens occasionally, and cornbread and onions. Anyway, that's I'm not exactly sure what Nessie eats in her home country, but when she comes over here, she enjoys the same thing: turnip greens, onions, cornbread, piece of fatback, or a piece of pork. They also enjoy eating a goat every once in a while. But right now, I want us to go out on location. I'm going to carry you on this little field trip and get the stage set. And at the end of it, we do see Nessie and Hollingsworth in their little private pool along a river in northern Tuscaloosa County. So I hope you enjoy tonight's video.
And now, from the tail end of the Appalachian mountain chain in the heart of the South, this is Alabama Adventures.
Well, hello once again, boys and girls. It's Professor Richard Bryce here with you again today. As you will notice, in the background is a river. This river is located in Tuscaloosa County. That's where my career all began when I worked at the Bryce Hospital located in Tuscaloosa, which is a hospital for the incurable insane. But now I am president of Bryce University. where we do a lot of paranormal work. But anyway, I have returned over here to do some paranormal work and to show you something that I have discovered later today. But anyway, what it is once a year, the Loch Ness Monster returns to Tuscaloosa County to mate and breed. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Let me give you a little shot of that river over there, because that particular river is where we will find the Loch Ness Monster in just a few moments. Actually, it was just up this river a little ways to where the hospital was located, where I began my career. But as we do get started, I have something I want to show you first, as we are tracking the Loch Ness Monster and its mate this afternoon. Now here is what we believe is actual Loch Ness Monster droppings. You will see there is another one here, and you can kind of follow a trail right there. And as you move along, you see a few more in the woods, in the leaves. And right up here I noticed some as we were coming in. We actually believe, as I said, that those are droppings from the Loch Ness Monster. So what I am going to do is to obtain a specimen of what I believe is the droppings, and I will return them to our expert, Wichita Brooks. The reason that I want the opinion of Wichita is he's a man that really knows his manure. And now we cut in for just a moment to go to the offices of Wichita Brooks, located somewhere within UAB.
Well, Professor, what did you bring me today?
I brought you this I want you to look at and identify if you possibly can.
Well, it looks like some kind of manure to me. Yes, yep, I believe that's what it is. It feels like manure. It looks like manure.
Well, we are narrowing it down. Why don't you smell it and see if it smells like manure?
Well, I guess can. Yep, that sure smells like manure.
Is there any other thing we can do to identify this as Nessie, Loch Ness Monster, manure?
Well, I guess one way would if we can get somebody to taste it.
You'll have to do that for yourself, Wichita.
What?
Go ahead, taste it and see if it tastes like Loch Ness Monster manure.
All right, let me see what I have to do for science. All right. Yep. It tastes like manure. I believe that's manure. You know, it's a good thing we didn't step in that.
Is there any other thing that you can tell me, possibly, about this manure?
Well, whatever manure it is, and I believe that that's what it is Loch Ness Monster manure. It's been eating turnip greens and onions, egg sandwiches, and tater tots, is what I believe.
There you have it. That pretty much sums it up. This is genuine Loch Ness Monster manure. And now, with that proof that the creature is in the area, we return to the river to possibly locate the Loch Ness Monsters. Okay, now we are moving around inside the park looking for signs of the Loch Ness Monster, so maybe we can locate where he is at in the river, or she is at in the river. She is in there with her mate, and her mate is named Hollingsworth. They originally are from the Loch Ness, but Nessie is what we call her, and Hollingsworth is what we call her mate. And we're actually looking for signs right now. I have carefully baited the pool where they were saw yesterday with egg sandwiches and tater tots. That is one of their favorite foods. So we're going to go across one of the bridges here across the river and see if they are in that pool mating this afternoon. Now, if they're mating, I can't video that, as the video would get an X rating. But if they're just out there together, then I will certainly show you that. Anyway, let's go a little farther to the pool where Nessie and Hollingsworth mate. Get the camera on. Get the camera on quick and put it out the window. Turn off the engine so you can hear it better.
Now that is the mating call of the Loch Ness Monster. It is very rare that we are getting this recording. But this has been documented for millions of years by millions of experts. I can hear one in the distance. It may not be picking up on the recorder, but this one calls and then the other one does. The one that was the loudest has stopped, so that means they're probably in the water now. We have moved around a little farther and we have started hearing it again. This is unbelievable that we're getting this much footage of the actual mating call of the Loch Ness Monster. Now, here we are, about to cross the bridge over the river where the little pool will be, if they are to be seen this afternoon. Hopefully they will. They will be on our left. So let's see what seems to be going on, if we get the chance to see them. And there they are. There they are in the river. Nessie and Hollingsworth. I hope I got that on video. That was very rare footage. Very rare. And now, in closing, I would like to add that you may not believe it, but this entire video was not true. It was a lie. Except, can you explain what is swimming in the pool? Those two creatures. Can you explain what that is? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there was tonight's video, photos, proof that the Loch Ness Monster is living in Tuscaloosa, Alabama 1 month out of the year. Usually in April is when it comes down. Now, I don't want you to take this video too serious because not a whole lot of it's true. Just like a lot of the videos that you're going to see. A lot of them are not true, and I don't always watch other people's stuff. A lot of the stuff that I do watch sometimes, I can tell they're making it up as they go, just pretty much as we did this video. Anyway, if you like the video, hope you give us a like. If you like what we're doing down here, having a good time, investigating Bigfoot, Loch Ness, just whatever comes along, I hope you subscribe to the channel. And I guess with all that being said, good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise, and the Loch Ness Monster don't eat us up, we're going to try to keep him full of egg sandwiches and tater tots. We'll see you somewhere on down the trail.